This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, this is Naveen again. Today we will discuss about something new, like how workflows work in Salesforce. Okay, let me quickly open my text pad. Okay, so workflow is nothing but it's set of actions which we are going to perform, something like to automate in the Salesforce. So in Salesforce, there will be requirements like whenever a new lead is get created. So that owner or the record owner or some other your manager or sales rep has to notify that using some action like sending an email. So every time new lead get created manually, we can't do right. We cannot notify the users whoever we want to. So like this kind of many automation things we can do using workflow. Suppose if I take Gmail, so you will go here and I want to create one Gmail account. So if you create a Gmail account, you like to ask for all the details, right? Create an account, click on create, first name, last name. Once you create an account, you will get a welcome email in your inbox, like welcome, Mr. Naveen. Thank you for creating a Gmail account. So like that, some notification will come. Like that, if you want to perform some action, if you want to send an email to the respective owner whenever a new lead is created or something happened in any object, so we'll use this sending email as an action in workflow. So in workflow, you can do multiple actions that I'll show you in below. First, we'll see what types of workflows we have. We have two types of workflow: immediate workflow, and second one is time-dependent workflow. Immediate workflow is nothing but whenever workflow is get triggered, immediately it will uh, execute. Whenever something happens in the record, immediately suppose I have created workflow on some lead object. If condition or criteria satisfied, immediately this will execute workflow. Suppose if I select time dependent workflow, so time dependent workflow means something you are scheduling. I mean particular time only. If this criteria is met, and execute this at particular time. Suppose lead is created by someone and condition satisfied, please execute this tomorrow. Like that you can schedule it. That is nothing but time dependent workflow. Okay, these are the two types of workflows we have, and there are four type of actions we can perform using workflows. One, we can send an email. Like I said, if you creating something new, we can send an email and notify you welcome to the sales or something like that. You can mention whatever you want, and we can assign a task. Suppose um, something, I mean, some record got updated. So I want to assign a task to sales rep saying that please follow up this one with customer. So at that time we can assign one task to that sales rep guy or some any other user. So in that case we'll go for task. And field update. Suppose if you want to update the field in the same object, if I create it today and if I select some option, you want to update another field in that object. So for that, in that case, we'll go for field update. And what is outbound message means? Outbound message is nothing but something you're interacting with outside of your organization. If you want to perform some action outside of your organization, that time we'll go for outbound message. In this today's session, we'll see first three example like how we can send an email if a record got created, and how we can assign a task, and how we can, field update will happen, in which scenario it can happen. Those things we will see. Okay, mainly four steps involved when you create a workflow. So like you need to select which object you are going to perform, and you need to mention evaluation criteria, and you need to mention what is rule you are mentioning, I mean condition, and what kind of action you are performing. Okay, let me show. the screen Salesforce so that you will understand. Go to workflows. If you go setup, type here workflows. So under build, under create workflow and approvals, you'll see workflow rules. Just click on continue. So your list of workflows will appear over here already, which we have created. So I'm going to create a new rule for you guys. So which I mentioned, first you need to select an object. If you want to create a workflow, this is the first step we need to do. So go here, select which object I need to do, and to select lead object. So first example we will see like if lead created equal to today's date, it has to send notification email to the respective user whichever we select. Okay, that one scenario we will see first. And select an lead object over here. Go to lead, click on next, and you can name it like lead workflow 9, whatever. So what it will do, triggers whenever lead record got created and meet the rule criteria. One thing I would like to mention, one more thing here. In Salesforce, there are many number of ways like creating a lead. Manually also we can create a lead like I'll show. And one more thing, there is a concept like Web2 lead. So just like I mentioned, shown with Gmail, right? So you will fill all the details in that form and your account get created in Gmail. So like that, if you want to create a lead for public users, will go to that Web2 lead, and means there will be some link over there, Salesforce. He will go to that link and he will fill all the details and he will click on submit. So that so then lead get created. That will call as a Web2 lead in Salesforce. In that way also lead gets created. Okay, and manually I will show you how we can create. So there are three types of evaluation criteria over here. Created, created and every time it's edited, created and anytime it's edited to subsequently meet criteria. So created is nothing but simple. Whenever record get created in lead object, so it has to um, execute. Trigger has to execute and perform the actions. You can select criteria also here, rule criteria also here. Rule criteria in this scenario, what we are doing, if record created date equal to today. So record lead created date equals today. Then it has to execute, right? I'll so created is not this and created and every time if I select created and every time it's edited means suppose record got created that time also this workflow will execute and every time it's edited in that lead object. Suppose if you edit some field, that time also it get executed. There will be no condition like that. Okay, so this actually we cannot use as an option for time dependent workflow action. Why? Because if you select this option, if you schedule time dependent action, every time server workforce will run in backend, many workforce will run every day, every hour like that. Okay, so if something that workflow will update something in that lead object, every time it get execute and it will go to recursive mode and it may create junk data out. So that's why we won't be able to select time dependent workflow for this created and every time it's created. Next we will move to third option, created and anytime it's created to subsequently meet criteria means whenever records are created and it has to meet the criteria or rule criteria whichever we mentioned in the workflow. Then only this will execute. So this we can schedule for future also. In this example, for now we will see created. Okay. So rule criteria also we may have mentioned. So go to next. Okay. Rule criteria we may mention like lead created date equals to today. Then it has to perform some action. So immediate workflow action. I am sending. Yeah, I am sending a new email alert. So new email alert you can mention over here. Welcome to uh, Salesforce World, something like that. You can mention anything, and you need to select email template. So if you want to send an email here, so any email, if you there should be some format and all everything, right? So like that, there will be email template you need to select. So here we have list of email templates already. I am selecting one of the email template, and the recipient, which one, like account owner or some case team, some public groups. If you want, you can send. In this scenario I am sending to the prospective user. I am selecting as my user only so that I can show you the example. You can select whichever you want when you perform. So if you want, you can mention additional emails also here. Like I am mentioning one more email ID of mine, right? So I am clicking save. So I have created a new workflow action. So what is our scenario? Select lead object, and lead got created today. Option I have selected, and created date equal to today, and the rule criteria I mentioned, and I want to send an email. So I have created action also. So click on done. In workflow, you need to remember it won't trigger until you activate the workflow. So once workflow is created, you will see option like activate. So click on activate. So my workflow got activated. Now, so lead object. I'm going to lead object. I'm creating one new record over here. Select whatever Mr. Ra- Kishore Raj company is working for. This is if you see like red one means you have to mandatory, you need to mention the values over there. So I'm mentioning like he belongs to um, any company BBC, and I'm lead set. I'm mentioning something working contacted. I'm saying the record. Okay. So lead created by this fellow Naveen, and the date is just now it executed the system time, and now I would have received one email. See, welcome to Genvat community. This is the one which I have selected as template. That's why it is showing in this format. So I would like to introduce myself. So something like this, you will get a notification once you lead is get created. Okay, email just received, and first scenario is done. Understand? In second scenario, one more scenario we will see for task and field update. I'm selecting object as account for that. First we will create one workflow. So click on new rule, select account object, something you can like account update you want to perform. Task you want to perform. So description you can mention. It will trigger when account created and type as customer direct perform task assignment and field update. Okay, you can mention whatever you want. So I'm selecting created, and anytime it's set a subsequently meet criteria option. And as you know, like criteria we need to select. You can mention formula evaluates with true also. Here you can mention any formula if you want to mention. In this scenario, I'm selecting criteria met. So account. So what is our scenario? What is the condition? If type equal to customer direct, ownership should automatically become private. Okay, and account created and subsequently meet criteria. So go here. What is type here? Select account type equals. So if any pick list or predefined values are there, you'll see lookup over here. Click on it. You'll see like customer direct I am selecting. Insert selected. Click on next. Now we need to add actions, right? So two actions we need to add. Assign a task and field update. So I'm assigning a task here. So to whom I am assigning? I am assigning myself, so I can show you where this task details we can see, and what time it needs to done, like that. Subject, you can mention account created, just follow up. Now due date, like account created date, and something like after 1 day you need to follow up. So I'm selecting something in progress and high priority. You can select anything. Okay, that's it. Click on save. So one more action also we need to do. We need to perform field update. So field update to. So what field you need to update? You need to do ownership as private here. Once you select ownership field over here, you will see a list of options over here. So I want to mention some specific value over here. So I'm selecting private. Click on save. Okay. Two actions mentioned. Click on done and just activate. So my workflow got activated. So what is our scenario? If I select type as customer direct, it has to assign a task to me, and it has to update field update like ownership as private. Go to account subject, click on new. I'm mentioning account name as Reliance. Okay, and type I am selecting as customer direct. So once I select customer direct, this ownership field should automatically update to private. Okay, I'm not selecting any value over here. Just click on save. Record got saved. Can you see? Ownership equal to private. Our field update condition is satisfied. Field update become private now. And also one more thing, task we have to see, right? So go to my home page because I am the user he mentioned, which is mentioned over there. And by default it will be today in the screen. So if you want to see your task, so what we have mentioned, record created date plus 1 day as a due date. So go to today account created, click on tomorrow. So it will display all the things which you need to do perform tomorrow. It will display. So which is ours account created, just follow up this one. Okay. You can see high priority, status in progress, and related to Reliance. Right. This is nothing but field update. So you guys came to know about how we can send an email and how we can assign a task to particular user or group, and field update we have done. So outbound message is something you need to link with other organizations, so you can practice in real time. So for that, for this in this session, I have shown you three actions. So how we can perform using these two scenarios. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can put a comment box. So I'll try to answer it. And workflow has some limitations also, like only these kind of things we can perform using workflow. If you want to perform more actions, like if you want to update the record in some other object, and if you want to create a record automatically, okay, if you want to call some other process, there are, like if you want to post something in charter, so there are many kind of actions you can perform using process builder. So all other things we can overcome using process builder. Workflow only related to one object, but in case of process builder we can do multiple actions. I will explain in detail about process builder in coming sessions. So today, so we have seen what is workflow and types of workflow and what type of actions we can do, and we have seen two scenarios as examples. Okay, so please subscribe to my channel if you like it. Okay, and this is about today's session. Thank you so much everyone.